We're all told the same thing, right? Work hard and you'll get ahead. But what if that's, well, not exactly a lie, but maybe only half the truth? We're about to dive into 5 huge money lessons that schools somehow forgot to teach you, all uncovered in one single life-changing conversation.
This feeling right here, this is where our story kicks off. Let me introduce you to Sam. He's 27, and he did everything he was supposed to do. He worked hard, he earned a pretty decent living, but he was just spinning his wheels. Totally stuck. Sound familiar at all?
So this is the big question, isn't it? It's the whole point of this explainer. And the answer isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter with your money. And lucky for us, the story of Sam and his chance encounter with a wealthy mentor lays out a clear 5-step strategy to do just that.
Okay, so let's set the scene. You've got Sam, feeling totally lost about his finances. He's standing there just admiring this incredible mansion, and on a complete whim, he decides to walk up and talk to the owner, a guy named Mr. Hayes. Now, instead of being told to get lost, he gets invited in. And what happens next? Well, it's not just a chat, it's a masterclass in how wealth is actually built.
So before you can even dream about building a skyscraper of wealth, you absolutely have to pour a solid foundation. Mr. Hayes starts Sam off with 2 rules that are completely non-negotiable. Get these wrong, and everything else you try is just going to crumble.
All right, let's get right into rule number 1. And you're going to want to pay close attention here, because according to Mr. Hayes, this one is the most important of all. If you don't nail this, nothing else even matters.
I know, it sounds so simple it's almost insulting, right? Spend less than you earn. But Mr. Hayes is dead serious. This is the starting line, and you can't skip it. I mean, you could be making $1 million a year, but if you're spending $1 million in one, you're actually getting poorer. Mastering this isn't just a good tip, it's how you finally take control.
And this example just makes it crystal clear. We're not talking about saving a few bucks here and there. We're talking about creating a real, significant gap between what's coming in and what's going out. That's surplus. That's the fuel for your entire financial future.
Okay, so once you've stopped the financial leaks and you're consistently spending less than you bring in, then you can move on to the second rule. This is all about building on that first win.
Now, here's what's so smart about this. Once you start saving money, the very first job for that money isn't to make you rich, it's to protect you. Think about it. One unexpected car repair or a surprise medical bill can completely wipe out years of hard work if you're not ready for it. This fund is your shield. It keeps you from having to go into debt or sell things at the absolute worst time.
I absolutely love this way of putting it. It's not just a bank account, it's a safety net that's there to catch you when life inevitably throws you a curveball. It gives you stability, and maybe even more important, it gives you peace of mind. It lets you make smart decisions from a place of strength, not from a place of panic.
Okay, so our foundation is secure. The safety net is in place. Mr. Hayes tells Sam it's time to pivot. We are officially moving from protecting what you have to actively growing what you earn. The strategy is shifting from defense to offense.
So how do you actually go on the offense? Well, that brings us to the 3rd lesson from Mr. Hayes. And honestly, this one might surprise you.
This is so crucial. Before you even think about stocks or real estate or anything else, the investment with the highest possible return is you, your own skills. You are your #1 asset. The most direct way to boost your income is to boost your own value.
And this isn't just some vague feel-good advice. Look at how practical these steps are. It's about more than just doing your job. It's about understanding the whole business around your skill, learning how to sell yourself, and then using some of that money you saved to actually buy the courses or tools to become a true expert.
Now, when you start taking this seriously, when you really start investing in your own abilities, something fundamental changes in the way you can earn a living. And that leads us straight into our 4th lesson.
This right here is a total game changer. See, most people are stuck in the paid-per-hour trap. You're trading your time for money, which means there's a hard limit on how much you can earn. But as you become a master of your craft, you can shift to being paid per production. Now your income is tied to the value you create. And guess what? There's a much, much higher ceiling on that.
So, let's just recap. You've built your foundation, you've increased your income by investing in yourself, and now you've got this healthy surplus of cash coming in. Mr. Hayes says this is the moment where everything changes. This is the final epic step, making your money start working for you.
This is the holy grail. This is what it's all been leading up to. It's the one thing that truly separates the wealthy from everyone else, and it is the fifth and final lesson from our story.
And there it is, the ultimate goal. Passive income is money that you earn without having to actively trade your time for it. It's the wealth-building engine that runs 24/7, even when you're sleeping. But you can only get here once those first 4 principles are locked in place.
And here are just a few ideas of what that could actually look like. Maybe it's rental income from a property you own, or profits from a business that you own but don't have to run day to day. The goal is always the same: create streams of income that don't depend on you showing up to work. That one conversation gave Sam a complete roadmap. He went from feeling totally stuck to feeling completely empowered. So now the story pivots. It's no longer about Sam. It's about what we do with this information.
I think this quote from Sam just says it all. It perfectly captures that huge mental shift. He went from just hoping for wealth to understanding that wealth is built on purpose, with a deliberate, step-by-step strategy. It's not magic, it's a process.
And so we're going to end with this question, just for you. You've just seen the 5-step blueprint that changed Sam's entire life. So now, take a look at your own. Which one of these steps really hits home for where you are right now? Forget about the whole staircase for a second. What is the single first step you can take, maybe even today, to stop just working hard and start actually building wealth?